is up, guys? It's Kevin back in with a quick new video, just showing you guys what I've been doing and what I've been working on now. A quick update from the last video. You know, I bought the PPI subwoofers, and one of them needed the surrounds on it, and I actually ordered it from Amazon. I got it for 10 bucks. And that's the one that didn't. This is the one that did, and I got the surrounds on it. Surrounds are actually perfect. It looks exactly the same. That's what I was worried about, is the surrounds actually looking different. But it's perfect. I glued the inside. As you can see, the outside is not glued yet. I'm going to let the inside, the glue dry, and then I'm going to glue the outside here, and then it will be good to go. So yeah, that was easy. So today's video is going to be, everybody's been asking me, hey Kevin, when are you going to start doing your DIY videos on how to fix cars and stuff like that? And I've been thinking about it, and it's not that I've been lazy about making videos like that. It's more like when I have something to fix, I just want to fix it, and I don't want to sit there and, you know, set up the camera and do this and then explain it, and then, you know, one job that'll take me like 45 minutes to do winds up taking like 3 hours. I just like to get stuff done. But this right here is going to be a video on how to change your brakes. Now, a lot of people don't like changing their own brakes because they think it's hard, stuff like that. Change your brakes, and we're going to be doing this on the 2000 Honda Civic. Changing your brakes on the Honda Civic is one of the easiest things that you could ever do to a car. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. And the tools that you are going to need is this right here. This is a 12 mil, and this is a C-clamp. Now, the C-clamp you might not need, but sometimes you do need it for the caliper. You can get one of these from Harbor Freight for like $4 or Walmart for like 10 bucks. I wouldn't, you know, stress out, but those are pretty cheap. So I'm gonna, of course, the first thing you need to do is jack up your car and take your wheel off. Best thing you want to do is turn your switch on. Make sure you have your e-brake on. Make sure you have a good jack. If you have a crappy scissor jack like that, I would recommend probably getting some jack stands, because the last thing you want to do is have your car fall on you. But you want to go in, turn your switch on, and turn your wheels all the way to this side. So I'm going to set up my camera here, and I'm going to walk you through what needs to be done to do this. Now, another thing is, first you want to inspect your your rotors. If your rotors look smooth, if there's no big grooves or anything like that, I would just not worry about doing the rotors. Just do your brake pads. If you're getting a little squeak, something like that, brake pads, you should be fine. So let me set up the camera, and I'll show you guys exactly what you need to do to change your brakes. Alrighty, guys, I got my camera hooked up, got it set up here. Now, some of you guys might ask, well, why wouldn't I just take my car to AutoZone? I mean, not AutoZone, to Goodyear or some brake place, and just get it done for $89 and I don't have to worry about it. Well, I've worked at places like this. They're always upselling you. Understand that you can get brake pads for this car for 20 to 25, 30 bucks. When you go to a place like that, they're always going to tell you, well, you need to change your rotors, even if it's true or not. Oh, we mic'd your rotors and they're under specs, and you need to change them. And they'll mark up prices. So if they get your pads for $25, you're going to pay about $36 for them. If you get the rotors for $30, they're going to upsell them to about $42 to $46. So it's just easier if you just want to change your pads. Just get a wrench and do it yourself, and let me show you how to do that. Now, you can see up here at the top, this is basically just a slider, like a slider pin. The bolt that you want is this one down here. This is a 12. So first thing you want to do is take this 12 off. And it's just a normal little bolt here. So take that 12 off. That's what it looks like. It's just a normal little 12. You want to grab your hand and take the bottom of the caliper and basically take the caliper off. Now, you don't, oh shit. Let me grab that. Now, you don't want to, most people will say, oh, well, you don't want to leave your caliper just hanging out. I don't care. You know, if the brake line looks good, it's not that heavy, you can just leave it here. So once you take that caliper off, that's it. All you do is take your brake pads off. So there's literally one bolt that needs to be taken off to change your brake pads. Now, where this comes into play, this is the C-clamp that I showed you, is if you see the old pad and the new pad, you see that the new pad is a lot thicker than the old pads. Now, I'm actually not changing brakes on this car, but this is just kind of for the video. the problem you might run into is when you put your new pads on there, it's going to be a lot thicker, and your caliber, this is a piston that goes in and out. Basically, when you hit your brakes, your brake pedal inside, it sends pressurized fluid up through here, and this piston will come out, and that actually squeezes your brakes to the rotor here. So if this is out too much and you can't fit it over your new brakes, what you want to do is take one of these, stick it right inside the hole, and then you're going to want to push the caliper back in. Make sure it's in the middle. Now, you don't want to do this fast. You do it slow, and the caliper will easily start going in. Now, if you got a C-clamp and you can't get the caliper to go back in, more than likely it's froze up. Change your caliper. It's not really that expensive. Another thing, that if you take your caliper off and around this piston here, you see a bunch of fluid. If all of this is wet, you want to just change this caliper. So at that point, what you want to do is take your new brake pads and pop them in here. There you go. New pads. They're new to me. New pads. And this little pin you want to put back on there. Slide it in. Line everything up. Take that original little bolt that you took out, put it in there, screw it down, and tighten this up, and you are done. That is it. That is all you need to do to change your front brakes on a Honda Civic. And most cars are basically exactly the same. Some, like Toyotas, some of them have a bolt here and a bolt up here. Mitsubishi Clips, they have bolts on here and here, but it's basically the same thing. You'll have two bolts here to take the caliper off, and then you change your brakes out, and then you put the caliper back on. So, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to that right there. So, yeah, pretty much it, guys. That's easy enough, right? One bolt, what, 5 minutes maybe to change your brakes. Now, every time I change brakes, it makes me remember a story. Now, way back when I was probably about 24 years old, I worked as a assistant service manager at a Goodyear, and the service manager, he was a fucking asshole. This lady came in, and this is one of the big reasons I started looking at shops in a kind of different light. Lady came in, she had 3 kids. You could tell she didn't have a lot of money. She came in for an oil change, and of course, most of the places you go to, they have, well, free tire rotation with oil change. And don't think they're trying to help you, because they're definitely not. The reason they do free tire rotations, they want to have permission to take your wheels off so they can look at your brakes and then start upcharging you on everything. So, lady came in. We had 1995 oil changes, and this dick, the maintenance manager, he went out there and started talking to the tech that was doing it, and the tech said, yeah, this lady needs brakes and rotors. So he goes back in, he writes up a ticket for like $500-something. And he told this lady, you need brakes and rotors. She was like, oh, well, I'll bring it back, you know, later when I have the money, because I don't have the money right now. Now, this dick actually told her, no, it's illegal for you to drive this car. The brakes are in that bad a condition, and we can't let you have your car back. We can't let you drive off this lot because we can get in trouble. Now, that was a bald-faced fucking lie. And the lady started crying. She was like, I need my car. I got to go pick up my other kid from daycare. And this service manager is just like, no. She finally wound up getting her car back because she called the police. And the police got there and said, no, you're full of shit. She could give the lady her car back. You can't sit there and hold her car. So that just goes to show you, and it's not all shops, but there are shops with that type of mentality. They just want to sell you as much as possible, and they will lie to do it. So that's pretty much it, guys. I want you to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you like these types of videos, if you want me to do this type of video once every week or so. I think it's good to get the information out there. And like I said, I enjoy working on it, especially if it's something simple like that. If it's something super extensive, yeah, it kind of becomes a pain in the ass. But let me know how you guys like the video. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll talk to you later.